Mastering ISF for Pipeline Transported Goods. Welcome back to our channel, where we discuss all things related to customs brokerage and international trade. In today's episode, we will be deep diving into the topic of importer security filing, ISF, for goods transported by pipeline. So, let's get started. First, let's briefly recap what ISF is. Importer security filing, commonly known as ISF, is a mandatory requirement imposed by U.S. Customs and Border Protection, CBP, for all cargo entering the United States by sea. This filing must be submitted to CBP at least 24 hours prior to the vessel's departure from the foreign port. However, when it comes to goods transported by pipeline, the ISF process is slightly different. For pipeline shipments, the ISF must be filed at least 24 hours before the goods arrive at the first U.S. port where the pipeline enters the country. Now let's delve deeper into the ISF process for goods transported by pipeline. The first step is to gather the necessary information required for filing the ISF. This includes details such as the consignee's identification number, foreign supplier information, country of origin, and a detailed description of the goods being transported. Once you have the required information, you can proceed with filing the ISF. It is crucial to work with a licensed customs broker who is well versed in handling pipeline shipments and experienced with ISF filings. The customs broker will prepare and submit the ISF on behalf of the importer. It's important to note that the ISF must be filed electronically through the CBP's Automated Broker Interface (ABI) system. This ensures efficient communication between all parties involved in the pipeline transportation process. One key aspect to keep in mind is that ISF for pipeline shipments does not include the vessel information as it would for sea shipments. Instead, other information specific to pipeline shipments, such as the import pipeline control number and pipeline point of entry, must be provided. After the ISF has been successfully submitted, it is essential for the importer to closely monitor the pipeline transportation process. Any changes in the expected arrival time, delays, or modifications to the goods being transported must be reported to CBP immediately. In case any changes or discrepancies occur, the importer or their customs broker must promptly amend the ISF to ensure compliance with CBP regulations and avoid potential penalties. It's worth mentioning that the ISF process for goods transported by pipeline is an integral part of the customs clearance process. Once the goods arrive at the port of entry, the customs broker will work in conjunction with CBP to ensure a smooth and efficient clearance process. To summarize, the ISF process for goods transported by pipeline requires timely submission of the ISF at least 24 hours before the goods arrive at the first U.S. port where the pipeline enters the country. Working with a licensed customs broker and closely monitoring the pipeline transportation process are vital elements to ensure compliance and smooth customs clearance. Thank you for joining us today as we explored the ISF process for goods transported by pipeline. We hope you found this information valuable. Stay tuned for more informative videos on customs brokerage and international trade. Disclaimer note below. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon to receive notifications whenever we upload new content. See you in our next video.